Unit 6 Vocabulary. Abashed, adjective, embarrassed, ashamed, or nonplussed. Feeling abashed isn't quite as painful as feeling ashamed, but it's close. When you're abashed, you're not feeling confident or strong. You're a little shaken up and taken aback. Aloof, adjective, withdrawn, standing apart from others, usually as a matter of choice. That emotionally cold and detached fellow who keeps to himself. Anguish, noun, great mental suffering, distress, or pain. Verb, to be deeply tormented by pain or sorrow. The noun anguish refers to severe physical or emotional pain or distress. A trip to the dentist might cause a cavity-prone person a lot of anguish. Articulate, verb, to pronounce distinctly, to express well in words, to fit together in a system. Adjective, able to use language effectively, expressed clearly and forcefully. To articulate is to say something, and if you say it well, someone might praise you by saying you are articulate. Bask, verb, to be in or express oneself to pleasant warmth, to take pleasure in or derive enjoyment from. To bask in something is to take it in, receive its warmth, or bathe in its goodness. On the first warm day of spring, you may bask in the sunshine. When you win the Pulitzer, you bask in your own glory. Defect, noun, an imperfection, flaw, or blemish of some kind. Verb, to desert or cause a cause or organization. A flaw in something is a defect. At certain stores, you can buy clothes with slight defects. You have to be careful because the defect can be minor, like a missing button, or major, like sleeves of uneven lengths. Finesse, noun, delicate skill, tact, and cleverness. Verb, to accomplish something by cleverness, good judgment, or skillful evasion. Having finesse means you can handle difficult situations with diplomacy and tact, like the finesse it takes to help two friends work out their differences without taking sides or alienating one another. Flaunt, verb, to wave or flutter showily, to display in a conceited, offensive way. Flaunt is to display proudly or show off, like when you flaunt your new Italian leather jacket by wearing it to the beach and pretending you're cold to make sure everyone sees it. Forthright, adjective, frank, direct, straightforward. When a person is being forthright, they're being direct, clear, or even straight up. The opposite of forthright might be evasive, shifty, indirect, genial. Adjective, cordial, pleasantly cheerful, or warm. If you're friendly and outgoing, you're genial. You can be a genial host or a genial guest. Instill, verb, to add gradually, to introduce, or cause to be taken in. Parents work hard to develop or instill positive beliefs and values in their children. Interesting, there's no corresponding word for when parents pass down their bad habits. Ostracize, verb, to exclude from a group, banish, send away. If you banish someone or ignore him, you ostracize him. Premonition, noun, forewarning or foreboding of a future event. Some people claim to have premonitions, such as the dream about a friend they haven't seen in years, the night before the friend dies. A premonition is a warning that comes in advance or a feeling that something is going to happen. Pseudonym, noun, a pen name assumed by a writer. A pseudonym is a name that someone, often a writer, uses instead of their real name. The real name of Dr. Seuss was Theodore Seuss Geisel. Mark Twain was a pseudonym for the writer Samuel Clemens. Purge, verb, to wash away impurities, clean up. Noun, the process of getting rid of something or someone decisively. To purge is to get rid of something or someone, and often it's done suddenly. Purge rhymes with urge, and when you have a really strong urge to throw stuff away or clean something out, you have an urge to purge. 16. Rehabilitate. Verb, to make over in good form, to restore to good condition, or to a former position. If you have been in a bad accident or have an addiction problem, you may go away for a stretch of time to rehabilitate yourself. In other words, bring yourself back to health. 17. Repercussion. Noun, an effect or consequence of something, of some action or event, result, an echo or reverberation. A repercussion is something that happens because of another action. You could quit paying your rent, but getting evicted from your apartment might be the repercussion. 18. Resolute. Adjective, bold, determined, firm. Use the adjective resolute to describe a purposeful and determined person, someone who wants to do something very much and won't let anything get in the way. 19. Retentive. Adjective, able to hold, keep, recall, retaining knowledge easily. If something is retentive, it is able to hold something else. So be glad if you have a retentive mind and grab a sponge if you need something retentive to soak up water. Scapegoat. Noun, a person or thing carrying blame for others. The word scapegoat first occurred in the earliest English translation of the Bible, and it has come to mean any individual punished for the misdeeds of others.